Hello everybody, this is Conquering History Games, and welcome back to the China campaign here in Hearts of Iron 4 Waking the Tiger. Thanks again, Paradox, for the early release copy. Do appreciate it. And right now we are working on the third of the three principles of the people. We're getting some welfare going on. After that, we still have to research motorized, so that's going to take about 2 more focuses worth. I'm not sure entirely which ones I'm going to take. Probably first land tax reform and then the refugee relief agency. Besides that, I really don't see what I could do. I'm improving relations with Germany right now, so actually, yeah. Once again, we're gonna stop that once more. Mission to Germany plus 50. How is their war going with the Soviet Union? Again, they're advancing. Even Romania is. Little bit by bit. Let's see if we can check out the casualties of that war, actually. Soviet Union's at about 2 million. Germany is at about 5 million when you include its war with against the Allies. Okay, let's just double check that I can't take this. What are these Chinese panzers? 50% research for armor technology. I see. Tank plant, combined arms. Maybe later, but not right now. Okay, let's do the land tax reform and reduce our inflation. Because, again, those of you who don't remember, we are at moderate inflation right now. Inflation has started to affect the economy significantly. We should consider countermeasures before things get out of hands. Now, I have some political power that's accruing up very, very slowly, and I've been debating what to do with it, and I've made up my mind. I am going to... I need to expand civil support for 30 days. I'll lower my... I don't think I need to do that. Anyway, we are going to do... I'm going to take one of these integrate the army focuses just so I can find out what that means. And also you guys can too. And we'll see if that means... Because I noticed it's saying warlord integration. I don't know if that means I just take their whole army and I get their head guy as a general, or if it means I absorb the whole, like, everything. I get the states too. They cease to exist, and I get the general, or what? You know, I don't know. I don't know. Should we snatch up Tibet? 10 factories. What is this? Oh right, we're trading with the Ganji click. Let's stop doing that actually. Instead, trade with maybe the British. Asking for help from Germany while I continue to feed civilian factories to to the Soviet Union. Let's justify here. 25 political power for 10 factories. Sure, why not? Democratic opposition is beginning to form. Relaxing the restrictions on what sort of anti-KMT propaganda could be spread publicly has predictably led to an increase in public expressions of dissent. Organized demonstrations and pamphlets are so far found mostly in academic institutions in some of China's more fortunate areas, but there is little doubt that the movement is spreading. The nation's leaders are torn over the issue. Chiang Kai-shek, who maintains an iron grip on party leadership, has little desire to diversify public debate. The first steps have already been taken, however, and there may be no turning back. The movement appears to grow naturally in the absence of repression. So we've lowered our stability a bit, so now we're actually taking negative factory outputs, but we're going to increase it via other means. See, this is going to... Okay, yeah, once we get down here to the New Life movement, we'll get more base stability, and then once we get to rural schooling, we'll get that 5th research slot, which is pretty nice. Although this... Let's see, wait a minute. Increases inflation, increases inflation... So, increase, 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 increase. I think the ones that are going to decrease it are when I do over here price controls. So there's going to be 4 increases still over here. And we've got what offsets that? These all increase it also. Price controls, reduce, unlocks decision, forced loans. I don't know what that. So we have 2 things that can offset inflation that I see so far. Not really amazing, is it? We got some more traits we can assign, or not really. Right, Trickster. We can make him a guerrilla fighter. More entrenchment speed? Sure. Let's go ahead and grab that. And for you, he can be an improv expert as well as a guerrilla fighter. Will these terrain traits turn into adaptable? Yeah, let's just grab the improv expert. It's not a big deal right now. Alright, once we get artillery 3 and then the final artillery, we're going to be all done with this line and we can start working on other things. Thankfully. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think we can begin to convert some of these into our freedom waves. The land tax reforms are done. Still not finished with the motorized equipment. One more focus before we can do that. Because also, let's not forget that the point of doing this is I'm trying to renegotiate the unequal treaties eventually. Which I'll talk about when we get there. Anyway, unemployment assistance. These are both going to give me war support. Either way. I'd rather get this, because then I can get stability afterwards. Since my stability is getting kind of shaky right now. Also, I'm going to lose Song Mei Ling when the KMT is no longer in control. Unless it's like Road to 56, where I can keep him if I turn Democratic. Because in the Road to 56, when you go Democratic, you can become the Chinese Democratic League. You can have them be in charge, or you can flip to democracy, but the KMT is still elected. And I think it says you don't even need to cheat. Because the whole idea is that you, because the KMT was allowing the elections to go forward, they become popular. And it's alright. Let's take a look at our subjects here. Overlord. Subject exporting to Overlord. I thought I stopped doing that. What are they still exporting to me? There's nothing. They're not. I guess that's from before, when they were exporting to me. Whoops. Send that. The United States just declared war on Germany. Took them long enough. It's mid-1942. So the freedom boats are on their way, but we'll see how much they actually can do. Yeah, they can't even... Italy and France, they're still just fighting right here. That's some funny stuff. Nationalist Spain hasn't joined the Axis yet. It looks like the United Kingdom is making quite a comeback, though, going up the Nile. I'm sure Australia landing here has been a help. But even if they take all of that, I don't see how they can easily... Oh, Yugoslavia joined the Axis. Never mind. Well, there you go. There you have it. The freedom boats will come here to Greece. They'll push through the Balkans, helping out the Soviet Union, and then it'll just be a matter of time for Germany. Until it's all over. Wait a minute. Billy. I think we need to redraw this. The British Raj is doing all right now. What else could we do here? Oh wait, public call for elections already? We're only at 30%. The demonstrations of public dissent, which were once confined to limited areas, are now widespread. While people gather in the streets, the KMT finds itself at a crossroads. If we continue allowing this propaganda to spread, the referendum suggested both from within the party itself as well as the opposition may show that we do not have the support of the public. The unity we have strived for is giving way to a plurality of opinions united against us. Even if reform is happening, we must show our strength by suppressing its defiance or let the people be heard. I'll lose 20 political power. We will get the effect Democratic opposition voicing protests, which grants political power gain minus 50%, daily democracy support plus 0.5%. That hurts. That really, really hurts. I'm not sure that's worth it because it's going to be so downscaled, it's hardly going to matter. And that's a lot of political power to give up. So we're going to suppress it for a minute. See, maybe if there had been a negative effect for me suppressing it in a different way, I might not have taken that. But the KMT is going to suppress a little bit longer. We're just going to see how this plays out. Oh, right. And I was also going to switch everybody to my 40 widths now. Let's see, it's 1942. Let's not forget to take the advanced computing machine. Oh, also, check it out, guys. We're finally getting all those bonuses we've stacked are finally paying off in the research slot. Anyway, let's go ahead and switch everybody to the freedom waves, which, oh, we can very much afford. Can we do it with your army as well? Freedom waves, yes! And we'll change you to the liberators. Good, very good. Excellent. And then some. We're also going to finally get our last bit of infantry equipment. So with our final infantry equipment and our final artillery, that's the last thing we'll ever need. More or less. All right, Refugee Relief Agency. We just finished up motorized, so as soon as this is done, we can get help from Germany. Alright, construction's done, and we could go for excavation 3 because that helps with some things, but I think encryption and decryption might be a better way to go. Now let's keep up with these. About a month away from the war with Tibet. We have to protect our flank. See, that's what this is all about. It's just about protecting our flank. By controlling Tibet, we make sure it's safe. We don't want any oppressors to march through. The British are right over the border, and we've seen how they can treat people. Yeah, they're helping us a little bit now, but it's only because they hate Japan more. That's all that is. Japan is running a little low on manpower. Things don't look too good for them. They have no foothold in the Dutch East Indies. They have not taken the Philippines. All they've done is attempt to take Indochina, which I guess they did, but the British have pushed them right out. And the British Raj is about to do its Quit India movement, too. But in a minute here, we're going to integrate the army in what might be a horrible mistake. Alright, let's see what happens. Now, I want to do this to Zhengzhi. Less autonomous than colony. Not integrate the from get adjective army. Effects when selected gain national spirit warlord integration, which grants daily political power gain minus 0.25. Yan Jishan becomes a general active for 90 days. So does that mean after the 90... Well, I guess we're going to find out right now. Does that mean after the 90 days... I'm going to absorb it, or that the warlord effect goes away? I hope the warlord effect goes away, and that I'm just suffering from this kind of a transitional period. That's why I'm losing political power. I'm hoping it's just gonna... I'm just gonna suck it up. Like, just eat it up, you know? Manage subjects. Okay, this is going to take forever and a day. They're lend-leasing to me. I'm lend-leasing to them. Subject exporting to Overlord. Whatever. Okay. Now that we still have a whole lot of extra units, let's make a fresh army. Maybe we can look into Marines. I want to see exactly how it scales. As far as oh, focus canceled. Fuck me. Sorry for cursing. Let's give it a minute. Keep forgetting. I keep forgetting. Let's just declare war on Tibet to drown my sorrows. Yemen is improving relations with them for some reason. Don't know why. What's going on? Why are they not? Let's go 74. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There it is, 75. Jesus. Okay. Oh, great Buddha. Oh, everybody. Now, should I... No, I don't think I ever really am going to be using too many tanks. I might make a couple units, but I think we're going with human wave tactics here for the most part. Yeah, we're dealing with some supply issues. Hungary is to claim Greater Hungary. Quit India movement's happening. Alright, that was easy. Okay. Ah, doesn't that look better? We're not all the way there yet. 66 days on this integration. We're getting 0.27 political power a day because of all the things I'm spending it on. Oh, when did we start running out of steel? Kind of need that. The guns must flow. Alright, we're a little bit short on artillery right now. Oh, 12 days. That's no problem. Okay, I've got the garrison all along the coast here, right? Yep. Maybe we'll make a couple more of those. Oops. Alright, 1, 2, 3. And then let's make it a 27 actually. So then we'll have 2 units for home defense here. We sure have the infantry equipment to spare. Can I attack Afghanistan? There's a little gap there. Well, wouldn't that be something? Just to do it. Nicaragua is improving relations with them for some reason. 52 more days. 52 more days. There goes Switzerland. It looks... yeah, I'm pretty sure the Soviet Union's pushing back now. They've taken East Prussia. Ostprussia. Come on, Germany, just hang in there long enough to give me this mechanized unit thing. After that, you're dead to me. Actually, the mechanized and the combined arms, please. Although, I think for combined arms, I could just talk to the Soviet Union and get the same thing. Alright. What do we need to do here? What do we need to do? And you see, the thing with me also sending this stuff to the click is I don't know if what this one China policy exactly means. Does that mean I get the chance to attack them all, or am I going to integrate them if I already have them? Because you see that it says it'll bypass those focuses, so I don't know. But I have to puppet them and annex them to get the Romance of the Three Kingdoms. So I don't know. I just don't know. We're sure ready to fight the British Raj if we need to. Which is possible. There is something right here. The let's see, Indian cooperation. I actually like the idea of that more. Indian cooperation, where we reach across to India and say, hey, you know, let's oh, D-Day's happened over here. It looks like Germany's must have overcommitted themselves to the east. And D-Day happened in Brittany. Oh, I was about to say that it looks like Germany might actually have a good defensive point here, but they got over the river. It's just a matter of time now for them. Okay, any other traits I can add? No, it doesn't look like it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and we're already positive on the artillery again. What's the soft attack of these things, and the defense for that matter? Okay, we're at about 566 base defense, 325 soft attack. We got infantry equipment from all over the world. We got M1 Garands from from the United States. Who's this from? Oh, yeah. Support equipment. Only 40 support equipment in this whole unit. United Kingdom's almost pushed them out of Africa. Dang, I know we're just kind of standing around now, guys. I'm sorry. But I'm just waiting for something to happen. Also, how do I get rid of these Japanese soldiers that are just hanging out here? Is there a way I can tell? How do I get rid of this? Other than giving them military access, which I don't want to do. And if I told them, hey, your armies could march through my country, they still wouldn't take it. All right, how are we doing on the Democratic League? It's probably going to take until they're over 51% now, until we can finally get through. Is there anything else I could do? I can grab Nepal, maybe. Oh, is this new? This is a new portrait, I think. Judah Rana. Wow. Good for you, Mr. Chandelier Head. Bhutan, I think this was here before. Alright, while we still can, let's get the Combined Arms Warfare. Oh, and are these divisions done? Oh, cool, the Mechanized Division has shown up. And they're veterans, so let's see what they look like. Yeah, it's exactly just what it says. Their equipment is, they're using Great War tanks. So if I guess if I had better units ready, it wouldn't have been something so garbage. We'll put them here with the home defense for now. It's cool that they're veterans. So, but I guess again, if I had researched better light tanks, they would look better. Also, I would have had light tank 3 or whatever there. That's too bad. It always does seem to be kind of disappointing whenever you get gifted a division in Hearts of Iron 4, with rare exception. We need to be making more of these. Once I'm done, once I get down to renegotiating the unequal treaties, but see, here's the thing. It just says I need one of these 3 things: modern logistics, combined arms warfare, or naval aviation. And then I remove the national spirit. The national spirit doesn't seem to do anything. So this treaty, for those of you who don't know, this was signed in the 1920s. And it's about the so-called open door policy that China was going to have. The 9 powers being China itself, France. Wait, let me get my fingers out. And okay, it was China, France, Britain, Belgium, the United States, because the United States was a big part of it getting written. Portugal, the Netherlands, Japan. Did I already say Italy? If I didn't, it's Italy. I think I said Italy. Yeah. Netherlands. Yeah, and so basically it's all these people who had a cause to, you know, they had an investment out here in the East. And so they were kind of investing in China, and that everybody could trade there. So that's why you have these little areas like Hong Kong and stuff along the border. And in fact, now there were regulations to it, but Japan, of course, violated those when it took Manchuria. But hey, Japan's got its agenda. The Western world has its agenda. All right. Oh boy, we need a lot more steel now. We're running out of civvy factories. It's not 1943 yet, but I could take one of these ahead of time just to get it done. Or what else could we do? Oh, let's start mechanized equipment 1, just in case I do decide I want to. No, never mind. We're not gonna do that. I think I might want to make some Marines though. Wait a minute, what is this? I don't remember this. Oh wait, no, yeah, I do remember. So down here are some things where I can get access to special forces, and you have 2 directions you can go in where it takes longer to make your special forces, but they'll be better. Or you can go south here and you can get more special forces but they're not going to be as good. So over here they get better hot and cold acclimatization. They need less supply, things like that. Yeah, basically that's what's going on here. Should we get Marines or Mountaineers for that matter? I got a lot of army experience I'm not using. Yeah, you know what? Let's start closing up some lines here, and then we'll think about the rest of that. I shouldn't have even paused that. I should have let the clock keep ticking. All right, so the integration. Okay, so integrate the administration. I think this is what helps me absorb Zhangji. Are these guys all done? Alright, take 3 of you. Wait, is this a glitch? Look at that. This guy's got... It says he can hold 72. Why is that? Commanding too many divisions. Okay, is that a glitch? It says this guy can have 72 divisions all by himself. Is this because he's not under a field marshal? No. Is it because he is a field marshal? What's up with that? Oh, there goes Greece. That must mean the Allies have been definitely pushed out of continental Europe. Except for here in Brittany, where they're locked up. Oh, good. Our next army is ready. Wait, whoops. Oh, so we now have a 4th army. Fantastic. We're going to give him Guzutong. Let's put these guys... It doesn't even matter, really. I'm just putting them places until I think of something else to do. I should put them over here on these borders with Hong Kong and all of them. Okay, we're almost done with combined arms. Oh, we're very much at the 100%. It hasn't been eroding at all. Or no, it's because it's because it's subtracting from the surplus that I had. But anyway, the whole idea is going to be that we're going to get rid of this treaty, and we'll start to take back our land. It's ours. Okay. If I'm going to be fighting the Allies, though, I might need some anti-tank. Or... Yeah, we can research one more thing, I think, and then we'll move on to something else. This will be quick, and then after the 9-power treaty, yeah, let's figure out what this does. Remove national spirit, 9-power treaty. So, like, is there going to be... I'm just wondering, is there a decision that's going to come with that? Otherwise, what is the point? And we're still suffering from warlord integration. That sucks. That's awful. I'm sure... that. What is this? Discredit government. Instantly removed if current ruling party is democratic. Well, we need to get to 150 again, and I think that's just going to let me absorb that. And then does that mean the warlord integration is gone? Because if it is, that means I'm just going to save up my political power for a very long time after that. Alright, but anyway, we got the best artillery and infantry equipment in the world. Time to get upgrading, and time to get trading for more steel. Even more steel. It never ends. Speaking of which, what am I constructing right now? Oh yeah, let's just stop that. We're building a military factory right now. I think we might need to focus on building some civilian factories, really. But where? Maybe right here, or out here, or over here. Yeah, we'll do that. We're gonna, because there's some steel here. So once this military factory is done, we will start building some civilian factories too, because we have only 39. I'd like a little more. I'd like maybe 50 or so. Just so everything can move faster. Japan's kind of hanging in there in Indochina. But I think today's episode has gone on long enough. No, not a lot ton happened, although we did take Tibet. Except, what's Tibet? I've never heard of it. There's only China. That's only southwest China. But I'll see you in the next one. You all have yourselves a wonderful day.